guys, it's Bye Bird Gaming, where the motto is good gaming gone bad. Welcome to a game called Cryptid Crush. Now, I saw this on Ishtown Island. Looks like a quite interesting game because, as you'll see with the video, you get to date Mothman. And that's actually quite interesting because it's interesting to see actually you can even date cryptids. So we get to actually smooch the Mothman's face. And I would love to smooch the Mothman's face, so we're going to start. Start game. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Oh, hello. Narrator, before we begin, let's get to know a few things about you. First, let's get your name out of the way. My name, of course, as always, is Albert we'll just call it Albert. Albert McFealty, as always, because that is the go-to name I create for most of my dating simulators. Because it works. Yes. Alright, Albert McFealty. Death, destruction, and murder. Alright, Albert McFealty, what are your pronouns? He, him. I love games that actually do this. They give you a he, him, she, her, or they, them for the non-binary people. As I've said in my last dating video, if any of you guys are non-binary, anyone is of the LGBT community, any of that, we are very open here. Hella pansexual myself. So yeah, but I'm very open here. I'm very accepting of every race and gender. Homophobes, not so much, because they're assholes. But, yeah. So I'm always, as I go with most of my characters, I'm a he, him, because the face. Yeah. I'm good with words. I nailed it. He, him, yes. Now then. But let's begin your new life. Okay. A pleasant jingle echoes in the night air as the door leading out of the roadside mini-mart swings open. You walk out into the starlight and you come into the town of Longhope, carrying a convenience store sushi roll and a cheap flashlight. That sushi was suspiciously underpriced. Oh, I'm adorable! Oh, I'm so cute! I want to smooch myself. Aw, I'm fucking gay. You hold the receipt up to the neon open sign, eyeing it closely. Oh well. You shuffle back to your car, bounty in tow, and gaze over the horizon. You stare off towards the sleeping town of Longhope, your new home, and you gather your thoughts. You haven't had a moment to yourself since that cat practically poofed into existence, but you better get going. No way in hell you're pulling on another all-nighter. Over to the car door, you plop down your bag. You plop down the bag of groceries with a bit of a huff. Your ear catches a low, restrained sound of claws scraping against leather and the sound of a terrible creature trying to hide her devilry.
Oh, great. Just fantastic.
Oh! Taro? You goblin? That's my car! Taro displays her paws and stretches, dragging her claws across the car seat. Well, as my Meowther always said, the world is your scratching post. She lifts her chin slightly and purrs. I'd consider sparing your car's interior if you offer me something I want. She tilts her head to one side and closes her eyes exponentially. Fine. You roll your eyes and reach over, gently scratching Taro behind the ears. She's oddly cold for a big fuzzy cat. You're a real handful, Taro. Seriously. Oh, you're a real handful, Taro. Seriously, what kind of cat drags me out past midnight for some expired sushi? We have places to be.
That's cute.
An angel, of course. That's what I call myself anyway. You don't know I'm just a normal cat. You don't know I'm not just a normal cat, right? Meow, paw over the goods. I'm hungry. You peel off the plastic wrap and slide it towards the demanding cat. How does a ghost cat eat? The world may never know. You sigh, turning the key in the ignition, the gold car rattling to life. We better get going before I totally chicken out. The car drives off, peeling out of the convenience store parking lot and down the dimly lit street of Longhope. Taro scraps down the last bit of sushi, licking specks of rice off her nose.
Your plans have been canceled.
You've got nothing to worry about, Albert. Speaking of ghosts, aren't we on the lookout for that phantom frequency? Taro meows as she gazes out the window and car drives up the road.
Could this be right?
Oh, right. You slide your hand over the dash and click on the stereo. The radio whirs with a harsh static as it switches between frequencies until it reaches 103.1. The static cuts with a crisp and peppy tune, cueing the start of some sort of radio show.
Good evening, Cryptids. I'm your host, Madhouse Mike.
Uh-huh.
Live at Elkhorn County Radio.
Nice!
What's that? Seems my producer's letting me know that I am, in fact, dead.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Debbie. Thanks a lot.
Uh-huh.
So, before we get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to all my listeners.
Okay.
It is your support that keeps this show alive. So, as a thank you, I'll be starting tonight's show with some fan mail.
Fan mail. Ooh, interesting. Madhouse clears his throat for emphasis and puts on a silly voice.
Hey, lovely. You want to make thousands working with a flexible schedule from home? Of course you do.
Interesting.
Join our loyal family and become the independent girl boss of your dreams.
Oh!
For a tiny fee of $1,200, you two can enroll in our courses and start feeding today. Join us and flourish, the Great Mother.
Oh!
What is this?
That doesn't sound ominous.
Wow. Thanks much for that thrilling and oddly fleshy letter. Seriously, this thing is me.
Oh no. You turn off the radio. Yuck.
Are you for real?
Didn't you mail in a fan letter? I tried. Turns out 666 Spooky Station isn't an address. You grimace, glancing out the window as the woods begin thinning out into a clearing. A skeletal frame of a radio tower stretches up over the horizon, looming over your destination, Elkhorn radio station. Pulling into the radio station overgrown parking lot, you park between the fading lines. Taro hops out and jumps into your human arms, insisting on being carried like an oversized baby she is. You open the car door and step outside. You feel the brush of Taro's whiskers against your cheek and somewhat easing your fear.
Oh dear.
Okay, we'll be fine. It's just a haunted station on a hill. No big deal. You click on the hefty flashlight with a tight grip. You angle the light toward the station, as well as the large metal fencing in front of it. Crap. Forgot the bolt cutters again. You turn your attention instead to a large sheet of wood sprayed painted with crude red letters attached to the fence. You read it out loud. Keep out! Trespassers will be murderlated. Oh god, I don't want to be murderlated. Can I cancel the murderlation? Please? Can I cancel the murderlation? Could I? Thanks? Okay. Trespass will be murderlated. I don't really want to be murderlated, but if I have to be murderlated, I'll be murderlated.
Oh great.
Ah.
That's fantastic.
Ah, cool. Taro squirms out of her human's arms and daintily lands on her feet. I heard this place glows red on Friday night, and the on-air sign never burns out. Bonka silly rumor, if you ask me. Meow.
My mirror.
Meow. Where is everyone? Switching her tail, Taro paces around the parking lot. It's already 2 a.m. They should have been here by now. Checking the time, you stuff your phone into your pocket and scan your surroundings with your flashlight. Failure. Roll difficulty 8. Would you like to re-roll? 1 left. You shine your flashlight all around the empty lot, nothing particularly catching your eye. Hi! Hello? Hello, Mothman? Hi, Mothman! Gah!
What the heck?
You drop your flashlight on the ground. Wait, Atlas?
Heya!
The one and only? Thought I'd scope out the perimeter before diving right in. After his dramatic entrance, Atlas shakes out his glossy feathers and flaps his large wings. His antenna twitches as he stands on one leg, poking Taro with one of his hind claws.
Hold on a sec.
Is this the spirit you mentioned? I kind of expected something more impressive. Taro fluffs up, her whiskers standing on end as she hisses, "I am a great and powerful cosmic guardian!" She bites one of Mothman's talons. Grr. Ouch! I am in immense pain! Atlas pulls away, breaking out of Taro's grip. It's not too late to be haunted by something cooler, right? Taro's doing her best. You shoot them all at a sharp look. You're just jealous you don't have a familiar following you around. Damn.
Feathers off my back.
Honestly, if I had to pick, I want a Raven familiar. Too bad Ravens hate me. Alice bends down and scoops the flashlight off the ground. Here, sorry for spooking you. Breaking through the greenery, a single blue flame casts an eerie light on a large, imposing demon striding into the clearing, having a pair of bolt cutters resting on their hip.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, it's a sweet demon bean. Sweet demon bean. I'm not gonna say boy. I'm gonna call it a demon bean. You're a demon bean now. Ah, it seems everyone has arrived. The tall devil stares down, as if evaluating the small human and his spectral cat. How'd you get here so fast? Legs. Thank you! Oh, great Jamie! Legs! Love it. I suppose I'll scout on ahead, since you seem to be in such a capable claws. The feline hovers past the demon, floats through the fence, and disappears into the overgrowth.
Yes, you. Follow me.
I think we should follow suit. Jamie stretched toward the chain link fence, unsheathing the bolt cutters. They snap through the padlock, give a quick thumbs up. Let the crimes commence! This isn't my day. This is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Atlas nudges you and smiles with his eyes, his antenna flicking forward as he tilts his head to one side. Don't worry. Ghosts literally can't do anything to the living. I bet this dude is just a disembodied voice or a possessed microphone. Reluctantly, you follow suit, trailing after Alice as the three approach the abandoned station. I love how the things move back and forth, like up, gotta go this way now, and you're off. This is quite a cute little game. The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handle on the front door and it clicks without resistance. It is unlocked. How odd. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect. Maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby, stopping for a moment to realize that you're the only one with a flashlight.
Wait, hold on.
All of you can see in the dark?
Is that the best you can do?
Indeed. My eyes can pierce any darkness.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
I actually rely on my capitate antennae. With those big old eyes, my vision's super sensitive to light. Okay, it's not seeing, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, can you go a single day without mentioning your insectoid parts? I don't mind, really. You twirl the flashlight in your hands, nearly dropping it in the process. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, she shuffles to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Jamie frowns and kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clanging out, scattering across the floor. They seem surprised, making a face as they scoop up the cans.
Allow me a moment to collect my thoughts.
For an unlocked haunted house, it is surprisingly untouched. I feel wrong trashing the place. I doubt we're alone here.
Could this be right?
Where do you think we'll find the ghosts? You should know. You did tune in the ghost frequency, right? Atlas perks up, his feelers twitching as he stands back and turns around. Atlas gives a reassuring nod. It's fine.
Off my back.
It's fine if you didn't. I'll catch you up. So, the show was basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths of a script. It was all super cheesy, and I loved it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I loved it. I don't understand why. Anyways, he was such a ghost. Anyway, he's the ghost we're looking for. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural, so I'm certain that he might know something about your curse. I'm not certain this ghost of yours is as omnipotent as you claim. Jamie absentmindedly crushes one of the split cans and tosses it back into the crash can. Atlas's antenna drops, and he looks away. Jamie sniffs the air and stalks over the reception desk. Aren't ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas perks up, set on gushing over this radio ghost.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic. Madhouse died while advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he could bring in more listeners if he drank the entire sample box. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really. Who does a company named Toxic Waste Energy? That's terrible. He drank so much that his skin glowed green and then he beefed it from all the radiation. The studio shut down afterwards, and no one alive has been on the air since. Jamie shoots Atlas a cold look from across the room as they flip through the pages scattered behind the reception desk. Atlas, you know that rumors don't make friends.
Whose side are you
Psh!
on?
This is exactly what Madhouse Mike would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity? That sounds great! Turning into the restless ghost is easily the worst case scenario. It's funny. He carried me through the long nights at my old retail job. You know, before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting an electrical fire. The dude was a legend for us night owls.
Mortals truly never change.
You truly are a bringer of bad luck.
This really ruffles my feathers.
You're a literate devil. You are a literal devil. Ugh. Jamie shakes their head and grumbles to themselves. We should search the place and gather more information. We don't know enough about this phantom.
I got a bad feeling about this.
And risk upsetting the guy when we are about to hop into his radio show? No way! Yes, but I doubt we are prepared. Shh. What do you think about this, Albert? Both Jamie and Atlas turn to you, expecting immediate input to settle whatever this is. Right. I think we need to keep digging. Digging? We might find something useful, like a vault of ghostly treasure or a portal to a demon dimension. Atlas, think of all the exclusive merch, but you could totally ask for an autograph.
Hold on a sec.
You think so? Actually, let's check out the record room. There's got to be some shiny collector vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman's eyes sparkle. You know, for research purposes. Jamie absently watches Atlas scamper off deeper into the station, mildly annoyed. They brush past you and open the door before them, ushering the human to follow.
Yes, you.
Stay
Follow me.
close to me. Avoiding their blue icy gaze, you hot skips a beat as Jamie's words. Even though you agreed, you still feel like they're burning a hole in your chest. So Jamie is a they them. Got it. Understandable, cool, collective, Quizmacito. I was wondering, why did you come with us? I wanted to meet you. A normal human moving to Longhope is kind of a big deal.
Wait.
What?
Hold on.
Makes you say that?
What?
Something may have brought you here, and I'm not sure what. Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before rushing upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force a response. Well, I did meet Atlas before moving here. Not like that. He may be proud, but Atlas lacks any real power. Jamie, you're being awfully cryptic. You hardly manage to squeak out your words, ready to buckle under Jamie's suffocating aura. I say what needs to be said, and nothing more. Okay. You decided Jamie is definitely annoyed with you. Somehow you have to salvage this. So, you'll be there for Friday's movie night, right? Jamie's eyes light up, a flame on top of his head flickering a warmer blue. Carrying stuffed sweet potatoes, chicken skewers, and jalapeno dip. You picture Jamie wearing a gingham apron and oven mitts, all while carrying a tray of freshly baked snickerdoodles. You cook? Full time? I have so many questions. They call me the Grill Master. I love them. They're so pure and adorable. Aww. Jamie, I need answers. I need you to keep walking. Sure thing, Grill Master.
Do not say that.
Oh, but you're the Grill Master. You're a Grill Master demon. Narrator. With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking on a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. The room is completely empty, trashed, loose papers are scattered across the carpet, green sludge is smeared across the walls, and a bookshelf full of records and trophies are smashed to bits.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Atlas lets out a gasp, stumbling toward the sorry pile of vinyls and falls to his knees.
Oh, man!
Demons, Jim! No! What kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of shattered records, letting shadows fall between his feathers. These were original copies! Couldn't you just download the digital album? No! It's about the rich, omnidimensional sound! Ignoring Atlas' mournful muttering, Jamie runs their hand across the wall, tracing the words written in faintly glowing slime.
Allow me a moment to collect my thoughts.
DailyGhostWatch.net. I do not understand. Jamie steps back, reading the words scrawled onto the wall. Sounds like a website.
Buzzkill.
Atlas looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. I know that one! It's a blog that reports on abnormal occurrences. I was actually a mod there for like a month. Right. We better take a look around. Oh! So it's... Wait! What? Oh! Oh! I get it. So it's basically if you took D&D and slammed it together with a dating simulator, because you got to roll dice to be either really good at looking around. Oh, this is a game like Monster of the Week. You roll dice to see if you get good. Okay. Where should I start? 4 left. Oh shit. Okay, you get to look. Okay, let's look at the computer. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk resting on a corner, looking it over with your flashlight. A chunky computer hums with power and a monitor rests on the desk, a single sticky note stuck to its screen. It reads, password, deathproof, in messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group of photos of studio members before sputtering out again. Clicking on the monitor once more, you click the minimized webpage and greeted with a ghost-haunting form. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments and even arguing with the moderators under the username RadioGhost1. One comment reads, "This guy sounds so cool. I wonder what he was like in life." A response under the same username reads, "Great post. Heaven's really missing out a lot." Scrolling down, you see that Mike's been banned for self-advertising. You let out a yelp, turning around sharply as something cold brushes against you. Ah!
What the heck?
A human-sized figure, crafted out of empty toxic waste cans, sits in the dusty office chair. The figure has marker mouth hanging open with a smile, its head built with a half-crushed milk jug and a paperclip strung together like hair. A name tag clipped into the forehead reads, Debbie. This is seriously creepy. Let's see here. 3 left. Oh, so we got Debbie. Bulletin board. Scanning over the room, you look to the corkboard nailed to the wall, taking note over the various pages tacked to the board. Marker mustaches are scribbled all over a single group photo, a man wearing a red hoodie scratched out entirely. A printed out calendar is pinned to the wall with August 21st circled and labeled doctor's appointment. There's even a coupon for a free case of toxic waste energy tacked to the corkboard. Tearing off the coupon, you bring it to Atlas, hoping for some insight.
Could this be right?
What's this?
Hold on a sec.
Oh, that's the drink that killed Mike Madhouse. It's the infamous soda brand known for its insane caffeine content. You immediately regret asking, but decide to keep the coupon anyways. Just in case. Just in case? Atlas stands near the door, scrolling through his phone. Noticing you looking up at him, he decides to pipe up. Apparently, the Daily Ghost wrote an article about Elkhorn Station. The Mothman skims over the blog post. Dude, they didn't bother mentioning Mike by name.
You have got to be joking.
Does that even matter? Mike's just a faceless green poltergeist to these people. See? Literally, no face. Atlas holds out his phone, showing off a blurry green mask wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's difficult to make out. Jamie shrugs and turns away from Atlas, their tail knocking over a small trash can, spilling the contents over the floor. My mistake. Let's see here. ... Two left. Let's look at the trophy case. Following a trail of papers, you stop at a smashed trophy case, tipping over the glass shattered against the floor. It seemed to have held a variety of commemorative and award celebrating radio entertainment for the station and broadcast. You shift through the destruction only to find the remains of an award to obscure bands and talk show like Shark Infinity, Tiny Red Panda, and DJ Bean Angel. Nothing about Madhouse, though.
Oh dear.
Looks like Mike's really taking this personally.
Booyah!
Dude! Shark Infinity recorded here? Let's see here. One left. I'm gonna look at the papers on the floor. Because I don't care about the deadly, I look at the papers on the floor. Taking a step back, you feel a crunch under your shoe. You look down, realizing you stepped on crumpled pages of overdue bills addressed to Elkhorn Radio. Crouching down, you pick up a crumpled newspaper, accusing Elkhorn of poor working conditions and long work hours. The author seems especially resentful in this article. You mumble the last sentence aloud.
Oh great.
I hope
That's fantastic.
I hope the owner faces justice. We have been here long enough. Jamie gestures to the door, the tail flicking impatiently. Fine.
First kill.
There's no way I can salvage this. Atlas begrudgingly leaves the remains of shattered vinyl behind. As you three head out into the hallway, Atlas briskly marches ahead. Jamie just rolls their eyes and with a scoff. Last room! Following Atlas' voice, you and Jamie turn to the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with a doorknob and pointing a feeler up at a glowing on-air sign. This fills the hole with an eerie red light. It's totally jammed. Atlas is cut short as a hand shoots out from the door, grabbing us at the moth's neck fluff. It stops confused and it slinks back behind the door. Guess I scared him off?
Is that the best you can do?
I doubt it. The door suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas tumbling into the studio room.
Well, well, well.
Oh, Madhouse! What took you so long? Y'all three totally left me hanging. Dead air is a career killing in this line of work. You could have at least rescheduled with my producer. You mean the Jughead abomination back in the office? Ah, so you met him. Not much of a talker. Madhouse Mike laughs at his own joke. So, who are you and what do you want? He's a sweet pure bean. Aw, hi. Suddenly blinking into view, Mike appears in his full ghoulish glory.
Wait.
You really real?
Are you listening to me?
Of course I'm real. Y'all think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages. Oh my gosh. Mike Madhouse. Atlas takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero, a real urban legend. I'm a huge fan! Oh! Thank you, Atlas, for doing the talking for me. Grrr. Atlas looks up at Jamie, who's blankly staring at Mike, hunger glazed over their eyes. Jamie? Don't! He turns back towards the Phantom and squeaks. We're here to join you on tonight's show. Madhouse pauses. I don't think that'd be a good idea. He sounds like Beetlejuice. That's why I'm going for this voice.
Come on, loosen up.
To turn down such big fans? Except you. The one with the ram horns, I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're drooling on the carpet. Sorry, Jamie. I understand. Weak-willed spirits tend to fall faint around me. Atlas does a giddy fist pump to himself and stands up straight.
Booyah!
Sweet. Yes, this is business. I am a serious business boy. Yes, Mothman, you are a serious business boy and I love you.
Good evening, freaksters.
Evening, ghosts and ghouls! We're back live at Elkhorn Radio, located just off Route 101, over the river and through the woods. For those just turning in, I'm your ghastly host, Madhouse Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour. We've got a special treat tonight, guests from the realm of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Mike makes a note, cueing the two in.
Hey,
Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $30.
Oh, great.
Dude!
Fantastic.
Now's not the time! You whisper at Mothman, shooting him a glare. I'm Albert, and this is Atlas. I just moved to Long Hope. We're both big fans. Wow! You've got guts moving to a town full of cryptids.
Wait, hold on.
I guess so?
What?
Then there's your buddy Atlas here. Who's one and the only Mothman, prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster. So what's it like being an omen of destruction? No, that'd be my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I'm just here helping out a friend. You can see the future? All right, let's stay on topic. Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. I say we move on to our next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze for such big fans. Yep, I'm a real mega fan. Episode 15. Which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping on the counter, unsure what to say. Some sort of spooky spaghetti monster!
Oh, I got a story about this one!
Bloody bones! The Mothman throws a wing up in the air, exclaiming the answer. Folding your arms across your chest, you sink into the chair with a scowl. Perfect! Mike moves things right along. This is a spicy one. In episode 26, who was Sasquatch's secret lover? Atlas looks like he's about to spontaneously combust. It's on the tip of my tongue. You look a little flushed. The Frogman! The Squonk! The Goatman! Not bad. Though, you really ought to give your friend here a chance. Mike snickers. I'm a little
This isn't my day.
unprepared here. Right. God, I'm getting ahead of myself. In season 1 finale, what news broke that night? Oh, I'm pretty sure you died. Atlas, your tongue on your foot. Feel the taps on your foot with talent and whispers to you before you can answer. There was an alien abduction. It was aliens! Oh, yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Atlas whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32! Correct! The ghost smiles falters, giving you two a cold look. Next question, what did I have for breakfast? You look at Atlas for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I don't know! The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Atlas' answer, giggling to himself as he slaps up his soundboard. Any real listener would know I skip breakfast.
Can you just listen to me?
That's totally unfair!
Yawn.
Oh yeah?
Who freaking cares?
Hey Atlas, who sponsored season 2's recap episode? Atlas shrugs. Oh! I skipped the ad breaks. How do you
Don't you know who I am?
That's it! We're cutting to commercial. What? I skipped the ad breaks. How do you skip ads on the
Don't
radio?
you know who I am?
That's it! We're cutting to commercial! Mike's smile falters as he flickers off the microphone and whirls around. You two turds are totally ruining my show. He points at Atlas. You! Me? You'll be helping me out of here! The ghost growls and clips on the microphone, snapping back into his chipper host persona.
Booyah!
Oh! Heck yes! Now, you all know that personally, I love toxic waste. In fact, I drank so much that my skin turned green. Ha ha! But I can recognize my own bias, so don't take my word for it. Atlas Pal, why don't you try out their newest flavor, Beyond the Grave? A can of toxic waste suddenly appears in the Mothman's grasp, as though he's always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claws and cracks it open, letting out a green foam trail down his feathers.
I got a bad
Yeah,
feeling about
sure,
this.
but didn't this lukewarm soda literally kill you? Just drink it! Don't let him! He takes a sip. Oh shit! The Mothman drops like a rock. So, what do you think? I'm sure we're all dying to know. Suddenly Atlas... God fucking damn it! Suddenly Atlas perks right back up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from the mouth.
Booyah!
Wowzers! I feel like my skeleton should jump out and dance a jig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock your socks off. You jump from your seat. Wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. Assuming you can get through this next segment, it's time for my favorite game, Fake or Folklore. Can I just say I really enjoy our time spent together, Maddie? If
That's not in the script.
What is happening? Chillax. Can I just say I really enjoy our time together, Maddie? I just mold in management and could screw right off. Seriously.
That's
Oh, it's supposed
not
to.
in
It's
the
supposed to
script.
do that. Anyway, why don't you explain the rules, Flyboy? Atlas jitters unnaturally, his antennas twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. The rules are easy. Mike here will describe a cryptid, and you have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, you'll suffer a sign-up penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. A penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play. No way! I'll just be keeping Atlas as a collateral. So by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host. Death approaches, so let's just save real quick. Fine, I'll play your stupid game. You plop back down in the cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Now's your chance to really let your knowledge shine.
This is for the fans.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Flyboy. Let's get started with some fake or folklore. Question 1. Sighted in 1977, the Missouri monster Momo is known to scare off attackers with what? Oh, Missouri monster would be stinks. Don't they smell really bad? I think they'd starve people off with their stench. Well, that's definitely an answer. Drum roll time! Madhouse turns on the drum roll SFX. That was so easy. Come on, are you even trying? Madhouse grins with an idea thanks to his faithful fan. You're completely right. I've gone softer than marshmallows. Question 2. Old Euphoria, a cryptid found terrorizing Logan Canyon in 1923, was what creature? Old Affirma. Oh, wait, hold on. The perks of having this. Old Affirma. A big bear! Ha ha! A big old bear. Was a Firma a big bear? You're just guessing. You're just guessing at this point. How daring! Let's see how that turns out for you. Madhouse gestured at Alice, who's shaking like a rag doll. Correct! Huh. I surely wasn't expecting that. Good on you, Albert. Thanks? Next question. Oh, now this is a good one. Question 3. Yes, sirree. The Rochester Giants had an 1865 crushed away hood of whose car? Broad. Who did crush? How am I supposed to know that exactly?
Can you just listen to me?
I don't even know what the Rochester Giant is. You're totally making stuff up. Hey, no fair, Maddie. Trick questions are totally against the rules.
Are you listening?
How are you this obnoxious? You're supposed to be under my complete control. I think we've time for one last question as an encore to the folks at home. Mike leans into his microphone, lowering his voice to a low growl. Do you know what happens to cheaters? Lifting his hat slightly, Mike's empty white eyes lock onto your fearful gaze. You never made a rule for that. Wait! Please don't tell me he guessed that I'm cheating here! Oh god, Vlad. A chill runs down your spine as you hold your ground. So you admit it. I make the rules! It's my show, my rules, my game! The ghost suddenly blinks out of only to reappear behind Atlas.
You're just another fake fan.
Sinking down, Mike begins to meld with Atlas, and the two forms a much larger, scarier creature. Sweet fucking.
You know who I am?
No! I am a goddamn urgent legend, and I'm done wasting my eternity in this place. Don't I deserve to be free? Somehow, even in death, I'm still working. All day, every night, all the time. Forever, forever! Well, I'm done with liars, fakes, those goddamn ghost hunters. None of them ever cared about the real me. I quit! No more graveyard shifts, no more management, and no more fake fans! The pair looked down at their hands and wiggled at each finger. And do you know what happens to fake fans? The cryptid laughed, taking a wobbly step forward. I get their souls. You're a fake and a liar. Atlas staggers toward you and kicks his talons up, and though narrowly missing you. You roll off your chair onto the floor, and without realizing it, you sprint out the door in an effort to simply stay alive. Atlas, what about our Friday movie night? Atlas can't hear you. We were gonna watch the extended edition of that one fantasy trilogy you like, with director's commentary. You fumble with the doorknob, trying to get it open. The Mothman goes rigid and his attendants flick forward. Huh? Atlas's left leg jerks to one side, almost toppling the Mothman over. Stop it! He takes another step but trips over nothing, like two drivers fighting for the same steering wheel. Ugh! Jamie! Help! Atlas! He's been consumed by a ghost! The Jersey Devil climbs into the room, confused. They look around only to watch the possessed Mothman jerk and gesture toward the duo, muttering and clawing at his own feathers. Is not Atlas. Failure. Roll difficulty 8. Would you like to re-roll to your left? Yes. Failure. Roll difficulty 8. Would you like to re-roll? Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll this. Fuck it. Success! Haha! Don't just stand there. You dash past your Jersey Devil and successfully duck behind them for a semblance of protection. Without hesitation, Jamie snaps her fingers and a blue flannel suddenly swirls the Mothman into flames. Jamie leaps into action, dropping into the cart before scooping up their fallen friend. Are you hurt? I know some mild healing spells. I'm okay, but what about Atlas? I'm fine. But what about Atlas? You set him on fire.
You have got to be joking.
My magic is more than complex than mere fire. Jamie looks a little nervous as the human's words Shifting their stance, Jamie steps forward and exhales a gout of steam from their jaws, ready to finally squish this pest. The Mothman struggles to their feet, flicking off a bit of flames as he shakes his head and looks up.
Why must you hurt me?
Why must you hurt me? Jamie's taken back, startled by the Mothman's voice. Atlas, I'm sorry. I would never hurt you. Atlas bursts up laughing, but it's not Atlas's voice at all. You totally fell for it! The Mothman drags his talons across the wall, slowly lumbering towards his friend. Do you really think he'd believe that, Jamie? Atlas is terrified of you.
Do not
That's
say that.
not true. Jamie looks down at the floor and buries their face in their hands. Oh, you think I'm lying? Then ask him yourself. Are you afraid of me? Jamie holds her face in their hands, refusing to look at the Mothman before them. I can't do that. That's because you already know the answer. Alice's wings slowly drop to their side as these buckles, sending the Mothman falling flat on their face. Yeesh, you could cut through this energy with a knife. Thanks for the bad vibes, bub. It's just enough to finally make my own demonic debut. Peeling out of his vessel's crumpled form, the Phantom scoops up his hat off the Mothman's head, having sapped the energy from his host's intentions in the air. The madhouse seems much larger than before. As he daintily puts his red cap on, spines sprout from Mike and back, and curled horns coil around the crown of the Phantom's head. Jamie takes a sharp breath. You need to run. Wait, what about Atlas? Jamie, what about you? Jamie shoves you aside and charges Madhouse, taking a heavy swing at the demon, their eyes wild with fury. Don't you have wicked souls to torment? Ducking under Jamie's punch, Madhouse rams the devil with his curled horns. Go to hell!
I'm going to devour
Shut
your
up.
soul.
Absolutely fuming, Jamie grabs Madhouse horns and swings him over the head with a suplex. Squeezing your eyes shut, you cower, unsure what to do. Taro, where are you? The door behind the studio spuckles, splitting open as a monstrous Taro bursts in the room. With a triumphant meow, she whirls around and shreds and shields her human.
Have no fear.
Paws off my pal! Taro! Oh my gosh, I thought you were a bear! How'd you get so big? You throw your arms around her and give the cat splitting a big hug, and Taro's fur bustles in response. When my human's in trouble, I take his much more effective form. Aw, that's so weird. Sorry to keep you waiting. I got a bellyache. Taro mews weakly. No more discount sushi, okay?
Is that the best?
We are in the middle of something. This is all very touching, but I'm on a tight schedule here. The green amalgamation drools, his words garbled in this more twisted form. I suppose we ought to reschedule with your producer. Jamie hisses through their clenched teeth. I wouldn't mind speaking with upper management. Mike shudders as his eyes go wide, shaking with an unworldly rage. Screw management! You freaks are just like them. I'm a celebrity. I'm a local legend. I'm a freaking demon. Not technical. I'm gonna make you all pay. You're frozen with fear, gawking at the frenzied demon before you. Mike's glancing, hungry eyes connect with your petrified gaze, and he sneers. Starting with you. The combat system still refined before completely implemented, which will happen at a later date. For now, pretend it's a hard-fought ghostly battle. You're the real deal, huh?
Guess that's a wrap, folks.
Guess that's a wrap, folks. The ghost form flickers and Madhouse crumbling to the floor in an ectoplasmic heap. Let us finish this. Jamie steps forward, a fire roaring in their eyes.
Can you just listen to me?
No! I still have questions. You take hold of Jamie's arm, trying to hold him back.
Are you listening to me?
Is that all you really care about? After all this time, you're still clueless. Snapping up, Mike musters up a last bit of strength he has and attempts to latch onto you. Don't you dare. You're coming with me. Stirring awake, you blink spot from your vision, feeling oddly white. What is this place? You furrow your eyebrows and shield your face from the pale white light. A green figure stands in a harsh, empty space. It's Mike, just floating there, twiddling his thumbs. Ah! You're finally awake!
Boo!
I mean, you're all alone now, trapped in the void with me. Oh god, I can save. We're just gonna make a quick save here. Return. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave this episode of Cryptid Crush demo here. I don't know how long this game is, but I don't want to go over a long amount of time because I want to get these videos sparse. This is actually quite a cute little game. I'm really liking this so far. But I will be back with more of this stuff. This is going to go in the indie experience because it is a demo now until the full game comes out, but I really like this game so far. This is actually quite a fun game. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, tweets to works below. I'll leave a link to the game down there as well, because I'll leave a couple extra good things down there as well. If you guys like what I do, make sure to click that bell icon, tap that beautiful subscribe button. Also, make sure to smash that like button. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.